What's up, everybody? Let me do some group sharing here. Alright. What's up, John Deere's? You say it's frozen. Am I moving now? We good, John Deere's? Alright, I'm gonna get started. What's up, everybody? This Marvin Jones, and today I'll be covering interesting topics. DMX and Anubis, making that connection, and also the Book of Eli and the Qlippoth. We're gonna get into that a little later. Now, I want to talk to y'all about DMX and how he has that Anubis energy. What's up, Christina? Oh yeah? Okay. Can y'all see me? Am I moving good, or? Cause I got one person saying it's frozen. Well, anyway, let me tell y'all about DMX. DMX has that Anubis energy, and I noticed they've been for the longest time destroying him in the media. And the reason why is he made a song about 10 years ago. It's been about a decade now. Called, and it may be older. It may even be older. It's called The Industry. Now in the song, The Industry, he just told it all. He let them know what they was doing wrong, how they was fucking over the artists, how you loan money from them, and you loan money from them, you make the album, pay it back, and they still own the album. And he was telling all that crazy shit. After he told that, they went in on him. They pretty much virtually destroyed him. Got him kicked out his record label, all that. And he had when Jay-Z released him, he had a whole nother CD coming out. Scrapped. They had Jay-Z kick him out. I think I forget the name of the record label that he was in. I think it was Rockefeller, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. And what happened next was when he went and made this song, after he made this song, and they started defaming this man, they started destroying his image, everything. He couldn't even make a record without them attacking him in some way. And he been talking out against the industry and the Illuminati, which are the elites of the world, for some time now. So I noticed even later on, they even tried to kill him a few times, but the problem is he Anubis. And since how he Anubis, was the master, one of the masters of the underworld. And so since he was one of the masters of the underworld, he know how to navigate it, no matter what. And since how he know how to navigate it, they couldn't kill him. They couldn't take him out, no matter how hard they tried. So since they couldn't kill him, they made sure they kept him defamed, kept him as far away from a studio as possible, and everything. They also made sure what he could. They also made sure he couldn't do. How they made sure that they got him was they always kept him locked up. If y'all ever noticed, that DMX probably be out of jail for like 2 or 3 years at a time. Then they go and get him again. Even recently, he was supposed to go back and up under Jay-Z, and they got him again with tax evasion. So since they couldn't kill him, they make sure they either keep him defamed or locked up. So they make sure they keep his energy destroyed because they don't want that Anubis energy no more. They can't. It's a hard energy to deal with because he's an underworld deity. Anubis is the master not only of the underworld but of mummification, all that. So the more they attack him, the stronger he get. And you know he Anubis because he beating the motherfuckers with that Christian shit. And you know it's hard to beat a nigga with that Christian shit. So with this Anubis energy, if you ever listen to his CDs, you notice he'll flip out for most of the CD. Then towards the end of his CDs, you notice he'll start doing prayers and hymns and stuff for his songs. And the reason why they do that is because the reason why he do that, my bad. The reason why he do that is because the one thing Anubis help you do is navigate through the underworld. And the underworld is nothing but your internal self and the physical world, which is it manifests in the physical world as dealing with all the trials and tribulations and hells you gotta go through to reach higher states of consciousness. That's why he always made those hymns at the end of the song, but he would flip out for the first, like from the first part of the song up for the first part of the album all the way up until the high, all the way up towards the end of his album. Then he go in. That's how DMX would shut the shit down. So they noticed, okay, we need to get rid of him because people who listen to his albums be like, damn, how they were starting to wonder how the hell he flip out from one album and then he flip out for most of the album and then write these hymns and prayers and sing and rap these hymns and prayers for the last part of the album. But nah, we gotta shut that shit down because they know, like I know, that songs are your words made physical. So since they know that, they going in, they attacking. So they make sure you listen to DMX, he'll tell you in the industry song, they got your word meaning nothing. They make sure in the industry that your word is dead, it's gone. It means nothing. It ain't got no substance, no power, no net. Especially in hip hop these days. And they did it with hip hop, especially because hip hop had a destructive force to it because around the late 80s, early 90s, motherfuckers that just got fed up with this shit and they just started telling what was going on in their hoods. and they started giving you these powerful reality raps that showed you the destructiveness, the pain, especially of the black community. You see what I'm saying? Especially, they show you all this. They show you how we was living, and on top of that, not only would they show you how we was living, they would give you conscious raps too. They'll give you conscious raps that will elevate your consciousness, like with Nas, the ether. You see what I'm saying? So they had to shut this energy down with hip hop, and now they didn't diluted hip hop so much it ain't even hip hop no more. Cause what y'all hearing now ain't never party rap. You know, it's just a bunch of dead motherfuckers that they write music for, and they just go out and rap it, and they ain't even using their own songs. So this what make it bad. This what make it deadly. And the reason why is they trying to kill music, because music is a magical force, like they told you in the Get Down TV show. So what's happening here is they know that since music is an easy gateway to your magical realms, that they gotta keep you in your lower self always. Hell, they at least used to let you listen to the R&B songs, Heart Chakra. Hell, they even shut R&B down. R&B relatively non-existent. When I was growing up, it was nothing but R&B songs. Drew Hill, shit, and various other people. There you go. And various other groups in Vogue, all of them. So they got the word, the power of the music shut down now. And so just like they did with hip hop in general, they did the same thing with DMX, because you had different archetypal people helping with this conscious movement known as hip hop, and even different genres attached to hip hop, like R&B, like neo soul, yeah, even rock. Rock was rock and hip hop, like they was like this. So what's happening here is you can see what they did to the music industry and what they did to DMX. And that I was seeing just before I started this video, which was interesting, they killed XXX Nation. He just been found murdered. And they was like, yeah, this ritual sacrifice, like we letting y'all know that nah, we ain't having it no more. Even these rappers that up to date, they was like, they just expendable. So they showing y'all that, like, nah, we took y'all art, we took y'all genres, we destroyed them. Then we went and got people who would feed y'all lower self music all the time. Cause even when I was growing up, the music wasn't this bad. Or even if it was gangster music, they'll have love songs for the woman. They'll tell you what was going on in their realities, how they grew up. They'll have stories for you. You ain't got none of that now. It's just a bunch of club music, party music. That's it. And this Anubis energy, and how it's related to hip hop is, hip hop was the black race's weapon of mass destruction, and in the form of, hey, we sick of the mistreatment and the bullshit. So they seen this. That's why in the 90s they tried to destroy hip hop fast. But it was a movement, it was a force that was so strong. Even when they was killing powerful people in the hip hop community, like Tupac, Biggie, all them, they couldn't do nothing to stop it. So they was like, okay, we gotta do something. So instead of trying to destroy hip hop, they just snatched it from y'all and diluted it to the best of their abilities. So that was the main thing. And how this leads into the book of Eli and the Qlippoth. By destroying music, by destroying music to the fullest extent of their ability, suppressing it. Cause you got new artists, but you don't even know they exist if it went for YouTube, you wouldn't even know they was there. How they destroying this music is they're using your melanin energy or your dark force against you. Just like how they've been showing you in all the Star Wars movies, the religious orders and all that. They've been using the power of the people to shut this shit down. So, and this leads to the Book of Eli. Now the Book of Eli with Denzel Washington show you how to navigate through these hells that they created for us on a physical level, so we can get back to a level of ascension again. That's what the Book of Eli show. You got how the Qlippoth works is it is the chaotic side of the Kabbalah, and it is the darkness that you have to go through to bring new light on the planet. And you go into your subconscious minds, your unconscious mind, all those realities, and deal with different problems. So when you first even walk up to the door to the abyss, and the abyss is nothing but your magical training ground, to get stronger. When you even walk up to the door and they ask you why you here, if you don't say anything other than "nigga, I'm here for me," then they're gonna devour your ass. That's how the Qlippoth works. So you don't go in there. You go in there ready. You go in there ready to fight. You go in there ready to deal with trials, because in the Qlippoth it's nothing but terror. These terrors gonna come. These monstrous beings gonna come and attack you because they're trials, and it's be in the form of a person, beings, or whatever, places, things, ideas, anything. It could be anything going on and going in these realities. And how you navigate these is just like Denzel was navigating through these. Notice at first he was in the forest, and then he traveled to the desert. You know, these environments that you see in movies ain't nothing but you navigating through your subconscious realities and realms. That's all. Just different versions. Like one realm may be forested, another realm may be desert, another realm here may be a holy temple. Shit, you never know. This is how it works when you travel. So when you traveling in these other dimensions. So he going through these realms, dealing with different problems, dealing with different situations, and each trial, as you will notice, gets harder and harder. Hell, it got so hard to a point where he got shot. And what's happening here is he's been tasked with taking the last remaining Bible, or also Book of the Dead, the last copy of the last pages, to the West, which is America. That's metaphorical America. Anytime you see the West and in the movies, you're going to America. Because that's even in the Bible. I think in Isaiah, somewhere in Isaiah, I forget what verse, it said that the sun will rise in the West. That's black people and anybody who's in the American energy field right now, who's willing to take up the work, take up the torch and do the work. So those are gonna be your empaths, your psychics, your starseeds, historians, whatever. They gonna take up this torch, and they gonna do the work and show the people what's really going on, the reality of the situation. That's what's gonna happen. Now, this is where it get interesting. On his journey, he walking. He got to deal with bandits. He killed them because he just going through different spheres of the Qlippoth. And then he walking. he get to a town, and interestingly enough, he got to take out the whole bar. And I find it interesting, earlier in the movie, on his path, he seen these bikers. They just attacked some people, killed them, and took their merchandise. And they was books. And, you know, books. Anytime you see books in the movie, they represent knowledge and wisdom, printed, the written word that you can touch and read whenever you feel like it. Now I noticed when he got to the bar, their karma or the result of their actions, their accumulated actions, that's all karma is, your accumulated actions, had finally caught up with them, because now they fuck with the wrong one and fucking with Denzel, or Eli as he is called in the movie. Old buddy came up to him. He was pushing his cat or whatever, or he said he just shoot his cat away, and he felt some kind of way about it. So he tried to attack Denzel. Denzel fucked him up, and then his friends got up and said, "You know what? We going in on it." And Denzel wiped out the whole bar, just took him out. After he read him a Bible verse, of course, letting them know where they was going, back to the dust, back to the dirt. So after that, I find it interesting. He walks up to this dude, and the dude was looking for the Bible. Denzel has the Bible. He has the Jedi wisdom, and old buddy's looking for the Jedi wisdom because he lost his because of the fucked up shit he's been doing. See what I'm saying? So he finds out Denzel has the Jedi wisdom, and of course he attacks him. And the reason why you see this in movies, he became the devil in this movie once he attacked Denzel. The reason why you see this is why you see that this play out is because every creation myth has to have a devil, has to have a villain to cause friction with the hero, so there can be change and transformation happening in the realities. So motion can happen in the realms around you, in the worlds and the environments around you. So now this interplay happening. When he was leaving, this is where it get real magical. He told old buddy, after old buddy asking, he wasn't really asking, he was telling him to give him the Bible, the Jedi wisdom, the book of the dead, Egyptian book of the dead. He told him, he was like, "Hey, give me the book, or you die." And Eli was like, "Nope, I'm out, peace." And so he flipped out, of course, and he told everybody to shoot him. And one dude tried to shoot him, and the bullets just ricocheted off him. That's his force shield, his force powers protecting him, or whatever, right? Because he still got a mission to do. And his inner voice at the beginning of the movie, later on in the movie, he tells old girl that his inner voice told him, like, you're gonna be protected, you're gonna be good now, and you're gonna have everything you need to get the job done. Now this is where it get good. He meet a girl in the movie, I forget the girl name, and she's supposed to be his future apprentice. And while they going through their Qlippothic experiences, working through their abyss and pain and suffering, old buddy, the villain, I think they call him priest. Priest comes after them and tries to kill them. But now he's starting to flip out because he know without the Jedi wisdom, he ain't got no power. Yeah, because he ain't got no power. He has this much common fucking sense to know that without Jedi wisdom, you ain't got nothing. You ain't got no force. You ain't got nothing to work with. He built one town, but he had to kill, sacrifice, and destroy because he ain't had no Jedi wisdom. You see what I'm saying? So while him and old girl walking, they found him, came and attacked him, and tried to kill him. Now I find it interesting that he hid the book in the TV, you know, and you know TV used to be a vessel for information, especially when I had awoken back in 2009. But now that, you know, they distorted the TV, they corrupted it. So now the TV then transmuted into the laptop, you know, YouTube, internet, whatever. It's a vessel, it's a technology designed for you to acquire as much magical knowledge and occult knowledge as you can. So they were in the house when they caught up to him, and they shot up the house, and you know they captured him or whatever. And interestingly enough, old buddy Priest was able to actually shoot him in the movie. And the reason why he got shot in the movie is because he forgot this one lesson. And the lesson was, he spent his whole life walking with the book for like damn near practically his whole life walking with the book, because he had been traveling for 30 years. And he spent practically his whole life walking with the book, protecting the book, but he forgot to live by the words of the book. He forgot to become the book, because the book is just a supplement. The wisdom is just a supplement to your own internal power. And he forgot that. He knew about his internal power, but he wasn't focused on it. He was just focused on protecting the book. So what happened next is shit pretty much go down. Old girl, there's a transfer of power here, and it goes from Eli to old girl. Now she the apprentice. It's always two, a master and an apprentice. It transfers from Eli to her, and while they driving her back, she takes some rope out of her pocket and start choking old buddy. Then after the car flip over, she get out. The other two dudes that they was following, they turn around and start attacking. And she took a grenade and blew up one of the cars. Then she went and got back Eli. Now, Eli, and this is an important lesson, Eli walking through his Qlippoth, even after he got shot, he still was willing to not have doubt in his magic, in his power, in his inner power. He was literally still walking west towards America, even after getting shot. So she take him to a bridge. Now they coming out to Qlippoth. Now the bridge is a da'ah, you know, the portal that allows you to transition from the chaotic realms of the Qlippoth to the realm of light, which is the Kabbalah. So they finally get there. The bridge was destroyed, so they had to use the boat to get across the lake. So when they get on the other side, now they in the Kabbalah. Now they in the realm of light, and you know it's the realm of light. They got wisdom, they got knowledge on deck, wisdom everywhere. They had collected books. They had a printing press. Pretty much preserving the word and the Jedi wisdom, all that they could find all across the planet, so they can rebuild. So you know this is the Kabbalah. And what Eli does when he get there, he pretty much gives them the word. And told them to write it down. And he literally regenerated the Bible, the Book of the Dead, or that portion of Jedi wisdom. Old buddy takes the book and put it where all the other books were, which was the next in between the Torah and the Quran, which were Jedi wisdom of their time. You see what I'm saying? So he dies because his work is done now. His work complete. So the transfer of power fully goes to old girl. She take his sword, which his sword is his magical weapon, his truth, his word. She takes the word now, and now it's her turn to go. But old buddy was like, hey, don't you just want to stay with us? You'll be safe. You more than welcome. She was like, hell no, I gotta go home. Back into the darkness, back into the Qlippoth, cause going into the darkness is the only way you'll create new light, new information. That's the only way you'll ground new wisdom. You see what I'm saying? So she went back into the Qlippoth, back into the subconscious mind and the subconscious world to do more work. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of navigate through the Qlippoth. The Qlippoth ain't nothing but spheres of your subconscious mind that you need to work through to achieve true elevation. Because once you hit the Qlippoth, once you navigate through it, they gonna tell you, like, look here, you did the work, and our promise to you for doing the work is we gonna make you an immortal. Because that's what they did with Eli in the movie. They made him an immortal. Shit. He gonna always be known for his work that he did. Hell, he was the only one buried he was the only one buried with his name on a rock outside in the yard in Qlippoth, which is the Kabbalah. So making him an immortal is what made is the promise of working through the Qlippoth. And it's even like verses in the Bible where you get into where Lucifer says, I will ascend through the sky and become like the Most High. So after you get through the Qlippoth, you ascend, you have a true ascension, and you get catapulted up through your chakra system, out your crown, and you go back to the oversoul and the source, and you become like the Most High source. So that's how it works. That's pretty much mainly what I had. Mainly what I had to talk about. So, any questions? Thank you, Brandon. Any other questions before I get up out of here? Well, all right, everybody. Thank you, Lil Light. All right, everybody. This is Marvin Jones, and peace out.